Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, November 13th. As we put the time lapse into motion, you're going to see we had a pretty busy day, almost 220,000 bushels of corn once again, making for a busy day. And so we look at the headlines as we put this into motion, you can see some snow showers will end closer to the lake. Some of the lake effect will continue, but for the inland areas, looks like we'll see some periods of breaks in the clouds, and then more in the way of sunshine on Wednesday and Thursday. And we expect that temperatures are going to remain quite cool. We'll warm up close to 40 on Thursday though, and maybe in the low 40s on Friday, and then a cold front will come through the area, and that'll usher in more cold air for the weekend into early next week, with a chance of a few snow and maybe a rain shower on Saturday. But again, no big storms are seen anytime soon, right on through, right now it looks like through Thanksgiving. So it looks like at this point, and of course this is Michigan, it can change, we have no really severe adverse weather heading our way. And you can see it woke up this morning with a little bit of snow, about 2/10 of an inch of snow. Our normal high is 49, the normal low is 29, or 46 rather, and 29. And you can see yesterday we had a high of 36, a low of 30, with just a trace amount of precipitation, about 2/100 of an inch since midnight, giving us that 2/10 of an inch of snow. We are now just slightly below normal, close to normal here for the month of November. And if we look at sunrise this morning at 7:29, it'll set tonight at 5:15. And if we look at temperatures out there this morning, pretty uniform with lots of cloud cover, and especially snow showers off to the east and over towards the western parts of the area where lake effect has kicked in, especially across northwest lower Michigan into the UP. Temperatures in the mid-20s to around 30. The warm spot Jasper at 30.7. The cool spot 26.9 at Henderson. And if we look at a slide from yesterday, this is from the high resolution rapid refresh forecasting of the wildfires and the smoke associated with that. You can see how it got caught up into the jet stream into Texas and then raced off to the northeast on the forecast map. And you can again see a lot of the forecasted areas of smoke across lower Michigan. So if you're out during the afternoon or evening hours and you thought you smelled something that was smoke, it's possible it could have been smoke from those California fires. And if we look at the satellite view this morning, you can see this is where the system snow was the most significant, probably anywhere from a trace to 2 inches. Again, we picked up 2/10 of an inch of snow here overnight here in the Breckenridge area. No doubt probably more as you head over into the Thumb and into southwest Ontario. And then as you see these darker areas where the dry air tries to come in, already though cooler cloud tops from this moisture off Lake Michigan due to lake effect now bringing some snow showers. And we think of the area of northwest lower Michigan, eastern UP, and especially downwind from Lake Superior here north of Sault Ste. Marie and over off the lakes Huron. They're going to get conditioned air that's coming across that area, and then we'll see heavy snow all the way into the western or the eastern end of Lake Ontario as well, and we'll show you that in a bit. You can see on the radar, you can see a lot of the system snow dissipates and moves off to the east, and now we're getting some lake effect kicking in, especially across Lake Michigan and northwest lower Michigan, the big 5 counties as we refer to them, and into the eastern portions of the UP from Marquette off to the east. And then we're going to see a lot of snowfall up in this areas here as well. And if we look at the weather map, you can see that low pressure system or a series of low pressure systems moving up the east coast. Again, this front taking that precipitation off to the east, and in its wake just some lake effect. But overall high pressure is going to dominate our areas. All the action will be off to the southeast, with even a pretty good amount of freezing rain possible, heavy snows in the southeastern portions of Missouri, southern Illinois, and western Kentucky. But that'll stay away from the Great Lakes here as we overall have a pretty decent weather pattern shaping up with lots of sunshine on Wednesday, even more sunshine on Thursday, sorry about that. And we expect again pretty cool temperatures right on through about the middle of next week, and then I think we're going to see a split or a zonal flow develop, and that's going to give us, I think, a good chance to be back into the 40s here as we get towards the middle or end of next week around Thanksgiving. And again, as far as the precipitation amounts over the next 7 days, very minimal amount of precipitation expected across much of mid-Michigan, in fact, much of the Great Lakes, really, other than the big areas where we're going to see a lot of snowfall from this lake effect outbreak that's going to affect the northeastern portions of the Great Lakes. How much snow? Again, a lot of this was already forecasted for the overnight hours and has already fallen, but you can see some of the heaviest lake effects are going to be downwind from the northern Great Lakes again, that'll stay away from us here in Michigan. But over towards London, I think you could get several inches of snow here over the next 7 days. As far as the forecast goes, again, we slightly start to warm up as we get to midweek, but more cold air will come in for late in the weekend. Our best chances of any precipitation, I think, will be on Saturday for the Breckenridge and Harbor Beach football game, but overall it'll be mild. I think just a sprinkle or a flurry, nothing heavy, with temperatures around 37 at game time, maybe 38 degrees. Again, certainly for at least for Breckenridge, it'll be a lot warmer than last weekend. But until then, some pretty chilly weather coming up over the next couple of days. Tonight, we can see temperatures drop down around 19 degrees, so very chilly tonight. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.